Hey, all my crafty friends. We are here to do a flip through of my 2022 December daily in all her glory. I have no idea where I'm at in this. I know that I finished it, but I also know that I finished it very haphazardly. I believe that there's journaling still to be done in this. I believe that I don't believe there's pages that need to be put together. I think I did go back and do that, but I do believe that there are at least journaling things that need to be done in this. There might be even a filler page that needs to be done, but let's go through this and have a nice little chat. I'm going to try and keep this in, I don't know how, but I'm going to try and keep it in the camera frame, but it is my first year doing a 10 by 8 album. It is currently going to be the only year that I do a 10 by 8 album at this point. Eventually, maybe going back to this, I don't know. But maybe next year, I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep on, I did go back to a 6 by 8 though this year. And my next video will be to show you like my album and all that kind of stuff for December daily. If I get distracted in this video, it's because I'm watching a football game and, my team's not doing the best. Oh, we're doing better. We're getting there. But that might be why I'm a little distracted sometimes, but I'm going to try. Anyways, I did do the gray linen album. I loved this. I did the Fa La 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 album the year before. I don't love how it looks with all of the other ones, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. I think that it's fun to have a different one every year, but this one was so clean and all that kind of stuff. I think it was the Santa one. I didn't love that one, so I picked this one. So I did not do anything. I generally don't, but I'm going to try and change that. Anything in this part of it. Maybe this year. I don't know. This is my first starting page. She's thick, but she's not over thick. I did fit everything in one album. Again, I have never yet had to make 2 albums. So I do try and fit everything in one album. And that was that. This is just a transparency that I made from, because I did not get the physical kit this year. I did not get the physical kit again this year. I did not get it in 2022 is what I meant. I did not get it again this year. So anything, I did get the specialty papers though this year because this was a little hard to make. It's not perfect, but anyways, it lays on top of a full page family photo. If anything, this is probably going to be the most things that I miss is doing the full page photos. This is why I got this album, but, it's just, I could never get comfortable in this. So it's okay. It's no big deal. And then I just put the 22 there. All right. So let's get started on the first story. Again, December daily, I do, generally, I'm going to keep on checking my camera. Generally do daily stories, but not all the time is it on that day. So, of course, I think we all kind of done this or some part of this. I just made a paper with the tags. Oh, and then they do each all have a picture of us. I believe these ones are a picture of us with the boys. Yeah, so one of each. And again, from that same photo shoot. We did that photo shoot in October, so it was very fresh at that point. So I just used them, but loved how that all came out. Story number 1 is almost a complete digital page. I did all of this digitally and then just used embossed the one, but it is a picture of my youngest opening his advent calendar, and then I just did this and it says hello December, and talking about the advent calendars and all of that good stuff. And that just slips right into there. I'm gonna have to keep on going back and forth because I want it to be This is almost a full page spread. I did go back and forth between one page and full page, so I did go back and forth. Me and one of my really good friends went down to Detroit to the Campus Martius where they have the big tree and did some shopping. This was actually a Google picture because I didn't get a great picture. So I did just take a Google picture, more embossing. Loved how that turned out. And then just a little flip of, oh, this goes with this. And then that was the thing I think I was running into last year is we were in the beginning of December. That's what usually generally happens with my kids. So we are doing so much on one day because we have elves and we do 25 days of Christmas, and then I'm doing things at night, and you know, there's still regular day things happening. Like I was like, how do I incorporate all of the stories that I want to incorporate? So this was one way I did figure it out. This went with this, but then you opened it up and we did go get the peppermint frosties that day for our 25 days of Christmas. And looks like it was pajama day maybe at school. I don't know. Also, but yeah, doing that, and I thought that that was perfect, the feeling frosty. So that's kind of how I did that. No journaling. Yeah, no journaling. So maybe, again, that might be a point where I need to come back what I'm going to do. And then this is just the menu from this day. So lots happening in this day. And that's why I'm like, there's no journaling. I don't find journaling anywhere. So it might be, this might be a time where I need to come back and do some journaling. Day 3, was about hot cocoa bombs. My kids and I had come up with a way to raise money for baseball by doing some hot cocoa bomb selling. So it's just a picture of the hot cocoa bombs and then just a little flip out. Lots and lots of gold embossing, right? We love it in, you know, Christmas time. Next we did pancakes with Santa one day at Roller Haven. Probably actually go back and do this again this year. He had fun with this, and him and his friend met us up there. So pancakes with Santa pretty much, and it was like a roller skating thing. Used a tag with another little picture of him, and then a picture with him and his friend over there. And even my oldest got into it this year. Day 5 was a whole family event where we went ice skating. So I did a big picture of the ice skating rink in the background, and then 4 little pictures along with journaling, and then a tag. This was one of my favorites. I loved how this tag came out. A tag with some stars and all that kind of stuff. With my son and my husband putting on his ice skates. So definitely a hard time to be able to get pictures, like lots of blurry pictures, all that kind of stuff. So stuff. Okay, day 6 was letters to Santa, or like Santa list. I just had this really old Santa in my stash, and I was able to get rid of it and use one of the red 6s and then just put things in the back. But these are the list to Santa pretty much. And then I just did this one because obviously like my oldest is giving me lists from his phone. So no journaling needed really in that part. Yeah, I did journaling on that one, so we're doing good. Next is, last year was my first year I made all of my immediate family Christmas cards. So I wanted to document that, and it was very simple. I just took a picture of my cards. Also, there are process videos for most of this up until this point. Once we get to the end, there isn't, but if you go back, I will put all of those down too. But once we go back, I'll show you. But anyways, and then I just cut it to put my journaling in there. So I loved that. The one thing that you do have to watch out for these 10x8 albums is putting the embellishments in the same place every time. Like the end, like you can see like the ends were really thin, but the middle was super bulky, especially after I got done adding this. So you'll see here in a minute where I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta figure out a way to unbulkify this. So you'll see I'll start putting things way at the end. That's 7. So here we go. Here's another day where we had several things going on. Ugh, this album reminds me of a 12 by 12, like how big it gets. I love it, but like how big it gets, it reminds me of a 12 by 12 album, right? Okay. So my son has a birthday at the end of November. Oh, there it is. I need to go back and figure out. I wonder what I was even supposed to be doing with this. I need to go back and figure it out. Maybe I was going to put like his birthday gifts or something like that. Anyways, and his birthday present had gotten delayed like crazy in the mail. So he had to wait a few extra days for his birthday. But he received that. Just cut out a piece of vellum and my silhouette and muse that December. I thought that was a good way to use that. And then same day, we went to a place around here called Frankenmuth, and they have lots of lights. And well, we went back to Frankenmuth. So the ice skating place is actually Frankenmuth. Actually, hold on. This was the ice skating day. Did I do any? I must have needed. This was the ice skating day. I just had, okay, so you got to remember some things. So obviously I had tons more pictures from the ice skating day on day 5, and I probably didn't have anything for a story for day 8, even though maybe this, I bet you this was, I needed a filler page. I bet you any money I needed a filler page, and this story happened. And like I told you, I had so many stories that I needed it. So I didn't number it, but it didn't really happen on day 8 type thing. That's probably what that was. So much to remember. Anyways, so I wanted to put these pictures in here too. As you can see, lots and lots of pictures. Did flip-ups of everything. My kid lost his tooth that day. We had festive drinks, all the good stuff. And I just used that star to keep that down and in there. But I loved that page. So yeah, so anyways, that was a continuation, but no journaling again. I guess I say that things can like speak for themselves, but maybe not so much. But I bet you this was a filler page. Like I wanted to get this story in here. Day 9 is just the wrapping, you know, story type thing. Very easy. Just used the wrapping all the way with the silhouette. And just a very digital based page again. Added a few embellishments and went on. I gotta have some of those. Here we go again. Here we go. So this is what I'm talking about. Like I just had so many stories that I had to put inserts in here, and that's what I did. I said, you know what? I don't even care. I'm just gonna put random inserts in at the end, and because I loved this picture. I actually should have blown this picture back up, but yeah, it was one of my favorites. So anyways, looks like I need to do some journaling there. Perfect. I'll have some things to do. All right, this page took me 10,000 years. I love how it came out though. But used the houses and then a color cast designs, obviously acrylic piece. And we watched so many movies this December. But these are kind of like our favorites, but also ones that we did watch. New ones that we watched. The Santa Claus, this was a new one for us, but guys, yeah, backing each one of these and writing a little bit. I kind of wrote a little bit about whose favors it was and all that kind of stuff. But these are like all of the movies that we kind of watch every single year. So I think I did this page because I've never done a movie page, and I don't know why, because movies are a huge part of our Christmas. So anyways, so there's that. It's such a heavy page, but I love how this page turned out. I love how interactive it is. So, but it took me forever, guys. Along with this page. So this is a full page spread. Let's see if I can get it all on camera here. Oh yeah, there we go. It is all on camera. This is our gingerbread house competition that we have every year with my niece and nephews at my mom's house, pretty much, and all of the adults even got in on this one. Oop, that looks like I have. Oh no, I wasn't say it looks like, but this page over here is the tag page, and you can twist them to see a picture with each child and their gingerbread, along with some journaling, and then a picture, a full picture of the kids all at the table, and everybody's working on their separate gingerbread. So there's lots of controversy, family controversy, because everybody did a different type of house, and the winner, we think, got it on the uniqueness of the house and not the decoration. So everybody gets the same exact house this year. We make different rules every single time, but this is a tradition every year, and I love it. Day 12 is just a everyday one. And again, a lot of digital. This is all done before, and then just this kind of stuff put on. But lots of stuff just happening, and I just did a regular everyday. This page is near and dear to me. This is my youngest son, and he is 11 this year. And so I'm just like documenting his last couple of years of believing. And there's a process video on this. Just warn yourself, like, I do cry. The journaling gets me. So, but I love it. It's a flip up with the believe card. And so that one was really, I loved this one. All right, so it's day 14 is a spread of a few of my favorite things. I kind of used, the song title to bounce off of, and these just go up with pictures, and then also a little bit of journaling underneath of them. Nice and simple, and using my supplies. That was the most important thing this year, was to use my supplies. I have so much Christmas supplies. All right, next one, super thankful for these moments. This is, it's just a very simple story on day 15. This was my youngest son's last year of elementary school. So once a month, I took him before we went to school to his favorite cinnamon roll spot. And I love that he was in his little Christmas sweater with his Christmas hat. He wore that almost every day. I had to wash that sweater so many times. He'll get a new one this year because he needs to, at least. And then journaling inside, just saying like the story of it and all that kind of stuff. Super simple, but using products. Sometimes you need super simple days like this. So it worked. Day 16, our town runs a night light walking thing at our local park, and we kind of been doing that every year, and it was just a night that we went after we got done delivering hot cocoa bombs to everybody. So it was fun, and we had a little bit of snow this time. Last time we didn't have snow, so it was even more a little magical. Oh, there we go. Told you I felt like I needed some filler pages. So we have a filler. I'm guessing, there's a picture of him with all of the kids. I'm guessing this probably should have been a picture of the whole family. And maybe I just didn't get to print it out. Anyways, my first pocket page, since this album does come with pocket pages, I was like, I'm not going to use them anywhere else, so I probably should get using it. So I just did a journaling card. It says Christmas at Dad's, day 17 in the back. And then, just random pictures, catching kids opening their cards. We don't really do like big presents over there. They just kind of get like gift cards to use towards what they want to do. And then we play games and have amazing, we play lots of games at this one and have a great time with older kids. Oh, I see another spot. I need to write Post-it notes. If I'm going to leave these spaces, I really need to do Post-it notes, because I have no idea what is supposed to be going here. I'm going to have to go back into, I guess, pictures or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I had to be on the back of that. So we went back to the same spot to, oh, I bet you journaling is supposed to go here because this picture goes with this. I bet you journaling about this goes here. I bet you that's it. So lots of things happening. I believe the same day, I'm guessing. Yeah, day 17, day 18. We probably did this in the morning. Yep, because he's wearing the same thing. Actually, he was sick this day and I did not know it. You're probably going to see that here soon. Oh, yeah, yep. Oh, and there's lots more fillers as we get to the end of this. Yeah, I was kind of noticing this day. Look at him. He's like half out of it a little bit, and I didn't really notice that he wasn't feeling all that well. Anyway, so we skated with the Grinch. Again, something that we will definitely do probably again this year. Skated with the Grinch in the morning, and then we go down to the mall. It used to be a bakery that did them, but they are now in the mall, making it easier, and get these crazy Christmas freak shakes with my nephews. And so just lots of pictures, and yeah, that's supposed to be journaling. So at least I know what's supposed to go there. I probably needed to print a card that looked like this to go there. But just a big page spread. Again, one thing that I am going to miss about that, this type of book, is I love these big pictures, but there's that with my parents. And then there's that. Yep. So a filler page. I think I messed up. I think I messed up when I punched, because this was, look, it's empty. This was probably supposed to go to this. Maybe I'll try and rig this a bit. Maybe I'll put like a strip of something here to get this onto there. I bet you I punched the holes in the wrong place. Oh no, I put this in the wrong place. I can't punch through this. That's what it was. Yep. After all of that, I was like, ah, okay. So anyways, the next day, clearly little guy was not feeling well. So I did a black and white, and you can see like I put that Bah Humbug in the background of this, and then just cut out a spot for the journaling and use some stamps along with the thing. But yeah, I know what it is now. Yeah, I put this on the wrong side, so I couldn't punch on this side. I screwed it up. So I'll probably do like a page of stamping or something on this side to fill that spot. And then I have another filler spot because I planned wrong. Ooh, and I have a, that's why that was so jiggly. Let's just take that down again. Let's stop and do that now. Yeah, that's like coming apart. But I finally got to use like my not so merry type supplies on this one, because generally I don't have that many stories about not being so merry in December. I mean, we all have our tough days, but I don't generally have that many of them. So got to use those. Okay, day 20. Was him sitting at home still sick and getting some Panera, but also I baked a lot that day, and I was very behind on my baking, so I was making tons and tons and tons of cookies. So just good pictures of that with a good pocket page. I love this pocket page, and putting those type of things in there. I think I was doing it. Was I doing it this way? I don't know. They all go in here. But anyways, just wanted that to show. But yeah, nice easy page. Sewed all that good stuff. Day 21 is our traditional cookie day. This was like a scrap lift off of Morgan that we were using. And so each kid with their cookie, their best cookie that they liked on this side, and then a full picture of them on this side. You see my kid is still wearing like the same clothes. still like trying to bounce back. I mean, usually my kids bounce back pretty quickly, but this one I was like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna be able to have this day because kids were dropping like flies. This is another December tradition with my kids. My oldest isn't doing it too much anymore, but my kids love it. Once school is done, they can sleep under the tree at night. And this is one of their favorite things is to do, and I love it. It's just such a, I love that I started this tradition with my oldest. So now he's not quite doing it. I mean, he's 6'2", sleeping under the tree is not very easy. A very basic, very easy day. I slapped a number on it and foil quilled a thing because it was just a super like get ready for Christmas, cleaning the house day. Kids were just playing, like, so I just got myself cleaning in my Christmas shirt and my Christmas socks. And just getting ready for the holiday. It was a very easy day. And then Christmas Eve, we always play games once Dad gets home the night before. We played Sorry. I think we played Sorry and Monopoly this night. And so just got a good picture of my little guy reaching across, and everybody else was in it. So that, along with a tag talking about why I love that we get to spend Christmas Eve at home nowadays, because before, when my kids were little, we would go over to my dad's. So things have changed a little bit, and I love that we get to listen to Christmas music and have conversations and just be at home and do all of our lovely traditions, like feed the reindeer, get the cookies ready. He writes his letters to his elves and all that kind of stuff. So we get to look out the window. So on the back of this tag, I just did a vellum. I foil quilled the vellum, and I did a picture of both my boys looking out the window for Santa, even the pup. My oldest, just, he's such a good big brother and plays along very well. Oh, okay, random. I have no idea where that's supposed to go. I bet you I might have put it in here because I had run out of 3x4 ones. I don't know. We'll figure that out. There was probably more pictures to go with this. Again, sometimes you just have to put the album away because it's a long project. But 2 more pictures of cookies and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'll have to figure out where that's supposed to go. I'm not quite sure. And then day 25. I love how this turned out. So definitely loved it. I did this in my October daily is like I made a section for the day that the album, was pretty much for. Loved this though. I love this paper. So December, Christmas. Though I generally don't do the best job documenting actual Christmas day, I've noticed in my December daily. But I did better here. Pictures of them looking at the tree in the morning. I always make them do this. They know, they just come out, they get it done, even though they hate me for it. But them looking at the tree in awe, them turn around with the pup. And then Christmas morning, we go over to my mother's and all in our jammies still because it's pretty early, and we get a picture of everybody every year pretty much. And I think I get a picture of all 5 kids. Oh, I didn't put that one in here this year. I'm surprised. Maybe it wasn't a good one. But eating breakfast in the morning, and then I just made a grid page. My little guy getting his Yonana machine. He loved it. And then a couple of pictures of our morning home. So that's one thing that I need to probably do a bit more. I need to document like our Christmas at home a little bit more, but this definitely got more pictures into it. I need to do probably more grid ones, but, and then this year I ended the album with, I thought I did everybody's, but I told the kids to pick out their top 4 things that they got for Christmas, and I put them in here. So you'll see this one's my little guy's, his Crocs. he really didn't get this for Christmas, but I guess my oldest got a PS4 or 5, so he got the hand-me-down PS4, so he brought that out. He got some Galaxy pants. He loves those things. And then a headset for his PlayStation. So that's what he picked out. Crocs for the oldest. Clothes. His heated blanket he loves. And oh, no. This is a one of those like big, huge Snuggie type things. And then his PS5, of course. And then the last page, I always include the letters that my kids write to Santa, which is, oh, this is not a letter from Santa. Maybe, oh yeah, there is. I'm like, that's letters to Fred and Tinsel. Oh, that's from Fred and Tinsel. This is, oh, letters from Santa. I thought I had letters, but yeah, so letters from Santa. I always keep these in the back of the albums where they can keep these and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I usually do keep if they've written anything to Santa, which maybe my youngest didn't end up. I thought he wrote letters to his elves, so I'll have to go back and see. But that is the album. Oh, and see, more page protectors back here still. Because I just keep them in here because I don't have this album anywhere else. So that is that. She's chunky, but she's not that chunky. I love it. See, I mean, it closes and it goes together. It's not like way out here. It closes. So you'll see that I have a little bit more to do. And maybe my next video will be walking through and just getting those type of things done, along with introducing you to my next album. So thank you guys so much for hanging around and doing this chatty little flip through. And I will see you in the next many videos of December Daily coming up. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.